I'm wearing my girl. Cloudy skies got me looking so clear. And if I could have it to where it was then.
Your boy Solo Spool back today with so this is a reaction, but this is also an anime review. I decided to kind of switch it up because I'm tired of getting copyrighted. I'm tired of getting copyrighted. My Black Clover review got copyrighted. My Kenichi review got copyrighted. Shit, like I don't even know what else to do now. But yeah, let's just get into it let's get into it because I'm gonna go on a rant after this.
Bad, but I will never be down. So bad that I rent a girlfriend, introduce her to my friends and family, rub one out to my ex while having an existential crisis about who I love, and then stalk her for a full day. That's right, today I'll be talking about the absolute train wreck, which is Rent a Girlfriend. And I think I'm going to do the world a favor by changing the name of this title to something more realistic. And you have a few choices to choose from. Rent a Better Anime, That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Simp, Love is Anything But This, and OnlyFans, the anime. This video was suggested from a comment from one of my YouTube subscribers. And if you want to put in a recommendation about my next anime, the best way is through YouTube. When I first began this anime, I was greeted by Kazuya being dumped like the garbage that he is.
There's only you in my life.
This is when we discovered the greatest character of 2020, Kazuya, who is definitely the type of person to pay another guy to rent his wife, if you get what I mean. But the question is, what do you do after you get dumped after 1 month of dating? Well, the only logical thing to do is, of course, waste all the money that your father gave you for college to rent a girlfriend just to realize that all girls are the same. I mean, honestly, this man was so surprised that she was faking it for her job. Wait till he finds out that Chris Hemsworth isn't actually Thor, the god of thunder. After being distressed because he received exactly what he paid for, he decides to give her a negative review and rent her again. And let's put some respect on Chizuru's name for surviving even one season with this complete degenerate. If I could sum up this anime in one sentence, I think I would say they're on a date and his grandma passes out, so they go there and he introduces Chizuru as his girlfriend. Oh, that's not too convenient. Oh look, Chizuru's grandma goes to the same hospital too, and of course they're best friends. So now both families think that they're dating. They happen to go to the same school together. Only thing that could be more convenient than this is if they were neighbors. Oh, you guys.
I do want to say I did like the plot twist.
Gotta be kidding me. Heading home from the hospital? Oh look, it's his friends who want to grab drinks. But I guess that's not too convenient. Of course his ex is there. Going to the beach with some friends? You know, it really shouldn't surprise me that she's here. But it still does. Everything just kind of conveniently happens. I mean, it's an anime. What did you expect? Good point. But I could solve this whole anime in one easy step.
Tell her the truth!
Let's talk about the characters of this anime. We get Kazuya, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. I hate when a whole character is just based around being a pervert and a loser. The main protagonist is supposed to be a generic character that the anime community can project themselves onto. And I know that the anime community is down bad, but I don't think that we're so down bad that we would stalk a girl and convince ourselves that we were doing it for the greater good. And this man should have so much post-nut clarity that he should have ascended to godhood. He should have better future sight than Luffy and already know what the best choice to make is. But this man can't do a single thing right. Half the time I was watching this anime, I was yelling at this character to not be an idiot for once. He's also the definition of thinking with your I mean, he only found out that he was in love with Chizuru because he was, as he said, rubbing a fat one out. And can you please use toilet paper and flush it away instead of stockpiling leftover children?
Amazing what you can do with toilet paper.
But as you watch the anime, you're almost hoping that he becomes a better person. And there are times when he almost resembles a man. But then that all gets flushed down the drain the next episode because... But at least the intro is a banger, even though he'll never get to bang her. We get Chizuru, and were you worried that she would be just a nice girl? Nah, let me sprinkle in some of that tsundere. But to be fair, she does have to put up with the Three Stooges. So it kind of makes sense. I mean, every episode, she has to say this line.
ここではっきりさせたいことがあるの。
She has cleared it up 1,000 times. Get it through your head. She has 3 modes: girlfriend mode, tsundere mode, and quiet schoolgirl mode. And who knew instead of having multiple girls with one personality trait, you can simply merge them together to make one girl. She also has the Superman glasses, because every time she puts them on, she turns into a totally different person. You may as well give her Perry the Platypus's hat.
Perry the Platypus Plumber?
She's a deeply driven character who works hard for her goals, and even if you don't agree with what she does, you can't deny that she's giving it her all. She has everything that your average anime fan looks for in a best girl. Oh my god, he's about to give his garbage opinion. But to me, she's just not the best girl. And there it is. Let's talk about man.
I want to make a prediction right now. He's probably gonna say Rukia is the best girl. I do. I'm gonna go on a rant after this.
Mammy, and I actually have a representative from Mammy is the Best Girl Corporation to speak with you guys today.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Nobody thinks that Mammy is best girl. Never before has the anime community teamed up for the good of humanity. For years, the comment sections of videos have been filled with people fighting over One Piece versus Naruto, calling every anime mid, and arguing about if Saitama really does beat Goku. But for once, we have unified to say, Mammy is absolute garbage. Now, if only we could unify for something useful, like maybe the cure for cancer. But unfortunately, we're too busy arguing which 2D girl is best. It's Speedwagon. Mammy is the original girl that broke up with Kazuya, and I would say that she's the villain of the anime, but more realistically, it's probably Kazuya. But at least she's an American patriot, and I salute you for that. I would describe her as a rapper who makes a diss track over every little thing.
Anybody using this chair?
Actually, I was, you bitch.
She's so hated that you can go into episodes where Mammy isn't even in the anime, and the top comment will be a hate comment about her.
I don't fuck with you, you little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
It's Ruka time.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Welcome back to another episode of Lunar Has a Garbage Opinion, and everyone's gonna call it mid in the comment section. This is the best girl of the anime, and you can't change my mind no matter what.
What did I say? What did I say? I mean, do I agree? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna give my review.
You say. She was once a rent-a-girlfriend herself, looking for someone who could make her heart beat faster. This is why I don't recommend skipping the credit scene on episode 7, because it gives her a backstory, which I wish they made into a full episode instead. Why do I think that Ruka is best girl? Well, it's simple really. She tells the truth. That's right, she doesn't hide her emotions. She's actually honest with her feelings and pursues them. But at the end of the day, not even the greatness that is Ruka could overcome her curse of having short hair. And this is why I hate Kazuya even more. Like, are you not thirsty, my brother? You have been surviving in the desert for 20 long years, and you have a whole wife in front of you. Yet.
Okay, I know I'm pausing a lot. I do want to say though, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm in a harem and I'm in a main protagonist and I'm the main protagonist, and like, you know, I know it's all for plot, but I'm probably gonna fold. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're still paying for a fake girlfriend. And the final of the 4 love interests, we get Shy Guy. Actually, it's probably more like Boo, because she freezes up whenever somebody looks at her. We get the best friend Kibe, who was the MVP of the anime. When this man was beating up Kazuya, I was just sitting in the corner like, let's go, champ! This is the friend that you need. Not only will he support you, but he'll also tell you when you're making a dumb mistake. If only he knew the truth, this anime could have ended on episode 1. The grandma who simps harder for Chizuru than even the most devoted anime fans. And finally, Monty the Mole. Alright, I think I'll add genuine praise now for this anime. I think that Rent-A-Girlfriend is so good because it's bad. It's like, why do people watch 90 Day Fiancé and NASCAR? Because they want to see an absolute train wreck. And you actually end up watching this whole anime because you're hooked on a story of a complete loser as he tries to get with the hot girl next door. You want to see him actually become somebody who's deserving of her and get his life together. It doesn't mean that this anime is a good one. It just means that it's an entertaining one and you can't take your eyes off it. I also thought the animation style was pretty cool and unique. And since season 2 is about to be released in July, I'll be the first in line to see this train wreck continue. Hello, Outro Lunar here.
Okay. When was this released? Oh, this was released 2 years ago. Okay, understood. So this was a season 1 review. Okay. Season 2 and 3 already been released. Okay. So here's my review of Rent a Girlfriend, right? Or here's my rant. You pretty much covered everything. Hit the nail on the head. I don't think this anime is bad at all. I think it's actually pretty good. A story about a loser trying to get the girl of his dreams. That's pretty much it. And it's a harem. It's a harem. I'm a sucker for my harems. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a harem romance anime with a clear love interest, but it's just like, well, let's start where he left off. Season 2 was just like, season 2 was kind of better because like we get a more in-depth story to where like, okay, they're still continuing this charade. Ruka and Chizuru have their little rivalry over Kazuya, and just trying to make, well, Ruka is trying to make the grandma understand that she wants to be his girlfriend instead of Chizuru, who is just a rent-a girlfriend. But like, for some reason, his whole family loved Chizuru, and Chizuru is winning every time. So that's the main thing. The characters, I like the characters. First of all, Chizuru. I'm a sucker for my tsundere. Yeah, I love Chizuru. Ruka, I probably would have folded in that one scene with Ruka. Mainly because she was pretty much just throwing herself at him. And he was just like, "Oh, you think I don't want to do this? You think I don't want to do this? You're fine as hell, but I can't right now." Okay. I don't know what else to say. Third, we do get introduced to another girl, but she's more of the little sister, and she's not really relevant to the story at all. She's just there. Yeah. So my whole synopsis on not even synopsis. What's the shy girl? The shy girl. I like her because like she's literally just antisocial, but she's trying. She's literally trying. It makes you root for her. She's a total klutz. Total kudere, right? And then there's Mommy. Mommy, I really just don't understand. Because it got to the point where Chizuru actually tells her the truth. Yeah, Chizuru actually tells her the truth. And Mommy's just like, okay, now I gotta figure out who is this and why she's doing this. And she was just like, yeah. Mommy's just like, yeah. Not gonna lie, doing a lot of this just really pisses me off. And I'm just like, oh, is they finna throw hands? I want to see something, Nothing happens. But she ends up, Mommy ends up stealing her kiss again. stealing her kiss from dude to trying to make them break up, whatever. That's fine. So here's the main thing. This anime gets so much hate because of the main character. I think it's actually pretty good. I don't think it's a train wreck at all. I don't think it's necessarily a god tier anime. I would rank it more so of a B, C anime. You know, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's necessarily bad either. Like it's good enough to watch. It's good enough to have all these seasons. It's good enough for me to anticipate them. Yeah, I just can't wait to see what happens next with them. I mean, I could read the light novel or the manga, but I'm not doing it. I feel like I already got spoiled on it. Actually, I don't even know if it's like finished yet. But yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys want me to react to next.